I have been in network marketing for over 8 years, and if you're a brand new network marketer and you have no clue how to build a brand for yourself, for your business, you are in the right place, because I'm going to be talking exactly about that. Try to make it super simple, because right now this whole new social selling space is taking over and everybody's talking about you have to build a brand and all the branding, all the things, right? And you are just new. Maybe you're new to network marketing, maybe you're new to social media and you just have no clue where to get started. So my friend, you are where you need to be, at the right place, at the right time, with the people that have the right intentions. And that's me. I have the right intentions. I want to teach you everything I know about building a brand on social media so you can build a successful business for yourself. But before we dive into the content, I just wanted to say, if you are into network marketing, if you're into social selling, consider subscribing to the channel, because I do make a lot of videos, educational videos that are going to provide some value for you in the future. Let's get back into the content. So why do you need to build a brand for yourself, for your business? You just joined a network marketing company. Why not just, plaster around the name of the company everywhere, company graphics? Because the sole reason for you to be on social media is just to push out the product that your company represents, that your company has, and just build a team, right? Wrong. That is the worst thing you could be thinking about, because my friend, trust me, you are not your company. So if you have just joined a brand new company, you're super excited, or maybe you have been in network marketing for a while and you just got onto social media, into this new social media game, and you're thinking about, okay, now I need to start doing something with this, right? Because everybody's doing it. I do not want to be left behind. I want to tell you that the company you represent right now might not be the company that you will represent in a year, in 2 years, maybe in 10 years. At some point in life, there's going to be a moment where you might have to pivot. And if you're going to be creating your brand just around your company, solely to serve the company, that is the worst thing you can be doing for yourself, because you're not your company. And guess what? For example, if your company sells makeup, for example, right? And all you do on your channel is post the pictures of products, post the pictures of, all the different kinds of makeup, talk about makeup constantly, do makeup tutorials. Well, guess what? You're going to build an audience solely around makeup niche, right? But what if 5 years from today, you're going to have to pivot and join a company that, I don't know, maybe in the fitness niche, right? And your audience that you have just built, they have nothing to do with fitness because they're into makeup. So now you kind of shoot yourself in the leg by building the audience just around something that your company has to offer in terms of products or services, right? So what we're going to be doing instead, we're going to be focusing on building a brand around you. You're going to build a personal brand. You're going to build an audience of people that like you, for you, that trust you. You're going to be providing value to them, so that at the end of the day, no matter where you're gonna go, which company you're going to be end up representing. Maybe you're going to represent a few different companies at the same time. Who knows? Or maybe you will want to start another business at some point, right? Or maybe you're going to launch a product at some point yourself. So you want to take all of that and leverage that, the power of connections, the power of relationships that you have built with your audience. Do not let that go to waste. So we're going to be concentrating on building your personal brand instead of branding your company, because trust me, your company has already branded itself. So the first thing you need to do in order to build your personal brand is obviously to find who you're going to be marketing to. So you need to determine your audience. And it might sound very complicated, but really it's the people that you can help, you can provide value to. So who is that person that's on the other side of the screen that needs what you have to offer? And by the way, I'm going to be creating a video talking about how you can find your ideal audience really soon. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel so that you do not miss that video. But in very short, basically those people that you're going to be talking to are people that are just like you. So these are the people that are probably in the same age category. So if you're, for example, in your 30s, 40s, if you're a mom, you're probably not going to be trying to reach college students. Right? People usually want to buy from people that they trust, that they like, that they have some kind of relationship with, right? So you want to establish that kind of bond with people that are just like yourself. You have to figure out, okay, that person, what kind of interests do they have? What age group are they in? Where do they hang out? So think about all those things that are going to help you determine who you're going to be talking to, because you cannot be talking to children and to teenagers and to moms and to people in their 50s, 60s at the same time. If you're selling to everybody, you're going to be selling to nobody, right? So think about it. Who is that person that you are going to be helping, providing solutions to their problems, and really building relationships with? And usually if you're network marketing, you want not just to reach people that are going to be buying your products, you also want to reach people who will want to work with you. And the majority of cases, those are going to be people that are very similar to yourself. The second step is going to be developing a kind of a brand story. So, I mean, I know it sounds kind of complicated, but it really isn't. It's basically what you stand for, what you're going to be sharing, and it doesn't have to be deep, like, we're not going to go into politics. We're not going to go into something that's controversial. So try to avoid those, on your business pages. But think about, okay, what do you stand for? Maybe you're providing solutions to busy moms on how to be more confident in their skin, or what do you really stand for? How can you help other people? What is going to be the message that you're going to be talking about? What are going to be your content pillars? And content pillars are usually the pillars of basically what you're going to be posting about, that are going to be evolving around who you are, who is your ideal person that you're talking to, and all the problems that you're going to be providing solutions to. So think about, okay, my ideal person, who she is, or who he is, or who they are, and how can I help them, right? And what are our common interests and how I can provide value for them. So that is basically your brand story. So the next point is going to be, okay, once you have figured out your audience, now you have figured out your brand story, and now you're going to be figuring out the branding, right? So branding is something that's going to make you memorable. So something that when people are looking at your profile, they're going to see some similarities, whether it's the colors, maybe some elements that you're going to be using in your graphics, the tones, the fonts that you're going to be using. That's branding. So it's basically meant for people to remember you for who you are, and also maybe the things that are about you that people are going to remember. Maybe it's a specific color that you like to wear. Maybe it's bright lipstick, or maybe it's no makeup at all, or maybe it's a certain kind of, like, maybe you love statement jewelry. So every time people think about you, they think of certain things. So think about, okay, what you're into, what colors you genuinely love, what colors do you think will be appealing to your audience, and that's how they are going to remember you. So research maybe color palettes, color schemes, and then find something that you love, and then based on that, you're going to kind of create your whole entire branding. Maybe the fonts, the graphics that you're going to be using, they're all going to be tied with that kind of common scheme. The next point I want to mention is, obviously, once you've done all that, audience, your brand story, your branding, you got that figured out. Now, what are the platforms? Like, where are you gonna go first? And that's also going to be based on your audience. So if you're catering to the audience that's younger, you probably want to go to TikTok and maybe Instagram. If your audience is more kind of like older audience, 35 and above, you probably also want to go maybe to Facebook and Instagram and possibly TikTok. If you want to maybe start something like more of an educational type of platform, you can also go to YouTube and start a channel if you feel like you can educate your people on a certain topic, like I did. So just figure out, okay, where is the platform where I really want to start building my brand. And my advice to you is start with one platform first. Maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's TikTok, and just concentrate on building that really, really decent, and then take all of that, whatever you've built on and then transfer it to another platform, right? Don't stretch yourself too short by starting on 5 different platforms at the same time. You're going to burn out, you're going to hate it, you're not going to see results, because it takes so much time to grow on a platform and to grow that audience, that if you do not, give yourself the time and space to do that, you're just going to fail. So give yourself some grace, start with one platform and gradually grow onto other ones. Now, the most important thing is to start sharing valuable content. Basically, what you're going to be doing is sharing something that's going to help your audience, whether it's going to solve their problem, whether it's going to inspire them, whether it's going to be some content that's very relatable to them, so it's going to cheer them up after a hard day. And here I want to tell you, detach yourself from results and attach yourself to the actual work. Right? So attach yourself to the action, detach yourself from the outcome, because you're not going to be starting to see results really, really fast. Just do the do and put your blinders on. Do not compare yourself with other people that might be doing this for a long time. And just keep showing up daily and just keep improving your content every single, week, month, year. And trust me, you're going to see exponential growth if you do this consistently for a certain period of time. I would say give yourself at least a year of posting consistently. Create some kind of schedule for yourself so that you do not, again, stretch yourself short. Make it realistic, and show up. And the last but not least, now that you're posting, everything is going amazing, you're creating content, you're learning, now is the time to start building engagement and relationships with other people, because one of the main purposes of you being on social media and leverage in social selling is obviously connecting with people, right? There are people on the other side of the screen. They want to see who you are, what you have to offer. So make sure you reply to the comments. Make sure you are going to work, because if you're in network marketing, you have to be engaging with those people, right? You have to be asking them questions, answering their questions. You have to go and engage with their content. You have to go into their stories and reply to their stories and get into their DMs and start real conversations. We're not robots here. We're not here to just push our products and slap our graphics that the company provides us with. No, we're here to build genuine relationships with people that we can genuinely help. It's not a one-way street. You cannot just put out content and just leave. No, if you are putting content and you want people to interact with it, you have to interact with their stuff too, because that's what people do, right? So, and that's how you're going to build friendships. You have no idea how many friends I met through social media that, then join my team and now we're working with, or maybe are my customers. So it really is a two-way street. You have to give before you even ask something in return. Basically, these are the key points. Just to sum everything up, social selling is not going to go anywhere. Social media is not going to go anywhere. If you're new to network marketing, you will just have to adapt and figure out a way how you can build your brand on social media so that people, will come to you instead of you desperately searching for people all the time. So for that, you need to obviously know your audience, know who you're going to be talking to, develop a unique brand story, build the branding that you want people to remember you by. Start posting, providing value, pick the right platform for yourself, engage with your audience, build those relationships, and always keep learning and always keep growing. So hopefully you found this video somewhat useful. If you found it entertaining or educational and you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, because it's going to help me out put more content like this for you every single week. And if you're curious to find out what company I'm personally with, if you're looking for a new home or you want to add something on, text business to the number on the screen. I'm always super happy to share what I'm doing, what I have going on, and I'm always looking for amazing people to work with. So If you found this video entertaining and you want to know more about me and connect with me on social media, and you also see what I'm doing and kind of maybe have that example in your mind, in your toolbox, feel free to follow me on Instagram. You'll probably find some, behind the scenes and some tips and tricks on there as well. And I also do have a blog if you want to check it out as well for information. So again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.